Good day. My name is Hubert Mädel. I'm the CEO of EMPURON, and I want to introduce to you details about our historian and process data warehouse system EMPURON Eve. But before I want to explain something about EMPURON, we are working mainly for Siemens and in Siemens projects, and we shared many years of development and project execution at Siemens. We know a lot of energy management. This knowledge we want to introduce also with our applications in the environment of Siemens projects. Therefore, I want to introduce to you our system, and I hope that you will be convinced about the solution. Now I want to introduce you to the requirements for hardware and software. For the server, Xeon-based hardware will do a good job. You can use any operating system, and the requirements for the main memory are not too big. Naturally, depending on the data of the technical process, you will need sufficient disk space or even a disk array. For the client, any Intel-based PC or tablet will be sufficient. Here, the PC standard configuration is listed. The shown server hardware can serve up to 50 users, and in any case, you need a fast local area network. On this slide, you see the system structure of the software. On the right side, you'll see the interfaces. At the bottom, you see that there can be different spectrum power SCADA systems around. Also, databases can be introduced to the system, and their data will be collected then. Even ERP systems can be attached. This is done with the interface level consisting of a set of protocols and tools, e.g. IEC, REST API, XML, and many more. The server consists of a number of application modules. We can do calculations with a calculation engine, and you can schedule tasks. The whole access definition and many parameters and user-specific data can be set up. Artificial neural networks can be introduced for providing forecasts or pattern recognition. Central component is the process data warehouse in which all the data are held in a very efficient scheme. Almost any size of database can be provided. The engine of the database is Oracle. On user side, different tools are used. With iReport, you can define very graphically optimized layouts for reports. These reports you can use in the live reportal, or you can send the reports to users. The live reportal is a browser-based interface which is able to run on every device. It can be a smartphone or PC or a workstation. The client GUI is an important software interface which provides expert views, but also the whole parameterization of the interface for creation of templates or diagrams for library. Here it can be seen how the portal interface looks like. On the page, you see a number of charts and diagrams in separate sections. On the top right side and on the upper left side, you will see different symbols of the menus of the portal. This page shows an overview and is a dashboard view for a specific user. Each diagram is a result of a combination of values. Each type of diagram can be chosen freely and can be adapted to the needs of the user. On the right side in the middle, you see an interface which is leading to the different communities, or let's say plans or types of diagrams for other users. The dashboard page and single diagrams consist of a set of values which are calculated by the calculation engine. All of them are combined values based on different datasets and time series. In the top left box, the actual month total and the deviations to the months before in percent and in an absolute value are shown. To the right you see actual consumption values in a pie chart. Using the sites table on the right can lead to different displays which show details for specific locations, groups of plants, etc. In the second row, a comparison of values of 3 locations is shown again by 2 pie charts and in another bar chart. This page can be designed freely by a set of dialogues. In the following, I will show you how you can do creating pages and diagrams. Now I change to the real system, I switch to Erlangen, and in the next step I'll open the dialog parts where I can do additional content to the system. Now I'm adding a new page to the system. It is called Plant Display 3. I have to scroll down because there below there is an OK button. Now I activate it. Now I quit with OK, and now I'm changing the content of the menu. I want to arrange the data displays menu to include also data displays 3. Now I'll go back to change the content of the page. Now I'll change to data display 3 and I'm adding content, some charts, another chart, and then the boxes for checking the data. Now I'm starting to fill the diagrams into the frames. First of all, I'm changing the filtering. Here you can just select the filtering you need for this page or for this type of diagram and the user, and afterwards I'm changing the time selection frame. I have first of all to select the diagram I want to use because it defines a time frame which the diagram selects from the database. Now I will change the URL string for each diagram. This is done by just selecting preferences of the diagrams, and also I adjust the size of the diagram. Now I'm collecting the URL string of the diagram. Each diagram has a unique string which can be used, and just by saving you see there is a first diagram view. And now I'm putting the another diagram string into the area for it, just changing also the size of the frame, and afterwards, after saving, there is a diagram view for the values. In this diagram example you see how this is done to change diagrams and create single pages. There is a lot of dialog windows to create specific action, so the system helps you. Thank you for your audience.